Hey everyone, Kodo D come in bringing you another video. I'm sorry there's not been a lot video I wanted to do with Galador. Maybe next time for it. Well, time for another edition of Back When I Was a Kid. A segment where I talk about a franchise I like or talk about the opinions and history of my life with it. And basically that. Today, let's do some. Previously, I did a Yu-Gi-Oh episode, and that was only on the original. So next time might be the GX era. But for now, let's talk about my second card game I ever played, and really the only card game I love, even if it's not really a thing anymore in America. And I tried again with Kaijudo. Yes, I'm talking about Duel Masters. I'm not talking about Kaijudo because really that's too recent for the series, but really, let's talk about Duel Masters. Okay. I first saw Duel Masters on the Toonami lineup back in February of '04 when they did the four-part mini movie. Four-part mini movie, I mean the first four episodes together in a mini movie called Good, Bad, and the Bullshock, which was kind of good. Like, it was a good thing, and just to know, it has one of Duel Master's biggest problems, having the main character lose easier than other shows. Yeah, I guess a lot of card game anime have the main character losing a lot, and there are some shows where they lose, like in one or two episodes in the first season that are kind of like before their height or greatness, like Tom and Chaotic with his first match lot being, oh yeah, Peyton in the third episode. Forgot about that was a thing. Yeah, so sorry. But the point is, a lot of card game shows have failure if you're not a like Dual Yu-Gi-Oh or Battle Spirits, but really Battle Spirits might be one or two losses per series, like turn around the halfway point as like a mid-season upgrade. But that's another story. I'm not sure about Battle Spirits much, but Duel Masters. Back to Duel Masters. Well, I played it up to set 3, like did set 2. My local store Millennium did tournaments for it. A lot of the kids did it, and they weren't really interested after it became more of a legit tournament when set 3 came out. And didn't realize when set 5 came out, I didn't know that they discontinued with it because of the ratings. People doing it weren't popular anymore after I gave up because I shuffled my deck, didn't shuffle my deck, and not realize that rule, which wasn't bad. It was like they were starting to do a bunch of people, so it wasn't my fault that it bad. Also, the show. Yes, if you know Duel Masters, the dub is god awful. Why? Because it's the only dub I can think of in the American country that does a thing you rarely see in the Japanese dubs, and that is parody dubs. A parody dub is when you have a dub that mocks the franchise, mocks the formula of the thing. And in Japan, that's really good for like an action comedy element, which is good in Japan, but not good in America. I feel like comedy dubs in America suck because they mostly do fourth wall breaking or stupid meta plot jokes like, oh god, that girl looks so hot, and it's basically like, he won't date me because I'm the main character sidekick. Not doing, yeah, that's a joke, but Rikuta from Duma had a scene where that. And other fourth wall breaks include budget on animation or my career as a protagonist is over this quick. And basically, the show was great, but Duel Masters is the best card game anime, in my opinion, because it's based off Magic. And Magic's like the only out of the big three, being Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Magic being of the big three of card games. But the problem with Magic is it doesn't have a show to merch sell. Pokemon has the anime, which is kind of no, kind of yes, same time. And Yu-Gi-Oh's oh hell yeah, because of importancies. But the point is, Duel Masters I loved so much, I don't even want to play Magic sometimes because they're so similar. I prefer Duel Masters. But Duel Masters is great. A lot of things like evolution or shield triggered blocking are still in the new current Japan stuff, but evolution's like one of those seasonal things where you still don't do it anymore, but you do gimmicks similar to that, like Neo Evolution in season 1 of Joe Saga or other things like. And there's a bunch of mechanics I won't like Psychic, which is basically double flip from Magic before double flip, and it was the reason why Magic did double flip in Innistrad 1, just to know, because Duel Masters invented the idea, and it was sort of a good invention for Duel Masters. But the point is, I mostly watched the show from like middle of across season 2 onward. I saw a little Cross around the time when Cross Part 2 was coming out, but I never really. I was only interested in it because I was like it was one of those series I wish I want to know more, even if there's no subtitles. Yes, Duel Masters, in my opinion, is the least subtitle anime on a franchise that had American adaptation, but no subtitles. And that's kind of terrible because it's sort of great. Like, Duel Masters is a great show I like, even if I don't know what they're saying. But I know the gimmicks briefly, like the gimmicks of seasons, like psychics, evolutions, or other things like castles and cross gears. And cross gears are kind of like artifact equipment, mostly equipment more than regular artifacts. I'm not sure. Can someone fact check me? And castles are basically buffs for the for yellow, for light, darkness, and other factions. But really, the point is, castles are like a defense buff. Well, cross gears are creature buff. And basically, some of the cards are great or whatever, like other mechanics. Like, I feel like the worst mechanic as of in Duel Masters is Gashapon. Yes, they made a mechanic based on Japanese Gashapon games. And it's basically you draw a card, you play it, and if you play one or I think 2 or 1 or more per turn, you have to reshuffle it. Yes, it's a stupid mechanic for a card game, but it's great for a thing. And basically, Duel Masters is a great franchise. Now with Joe and Deki instead of Shobu from original, then Taka, and this year's the 20th anniversary. So I bet some people prefer Duel Masters in Japan or other countries. If you live in Japan, I like Duel Masters if I was in Japan. But the point is, Duel Masters is great, Magic is great, and now I have to accept they're both one and the same, even if the difference of Shield for Magic and Life for Magic and Shield for Duel Masters is a balance. Got that? So I recommend doing Duel Masters if you like that. Kaijudo, don't really like, and might do a review of the show eventually, but only time will tell. Hope you liked the video, and leave a comment down below if you do care for Duel Masters than Magic than me. I like Magic now because I got a better phone in MTD Arena, just to know, and I hope you do it sometime or play with the new werewolf set. And yes, the werewolf set is a tribute to that, the evolution. And hope you liked the video. Leave a comment down below if you're interested liking evolution in the day-night mechanic returning in Innistrad 3 werewolf. And vampires coming up. So hope you liked the video, and leave a comment down below if you like Duel Masters. Just to comment saying bye-bye for now.